Hello everyone, this is UchihaVan back with another video. In today's video, we will do part 1 of Dragonball Z. My what if character's name is Baguetto. I was 18 years old when the Saiyans arrived on Earth. My father escaped to planet Yardrad to learn martial arts 3 years before Goku arrived on Earth. Baguetto's father is Achikochu. He is 10 years older than Goku. He also participated in the world tournament that Goku and Piccolo were in. Baguetto's dad was a low-class Saiyan who gave birth to a son at the age of 10. Artichoke spent his days practicing martial arts and making more kids. He also has several dojos. At the time of Gohan's birth, Baguetto was happy that he was no longer the only hybrid Saiyan around. Baguetto is a movie star / martial artist. When Gohan is 4 years old, Baguetto is just finishing a scene from his movie, and Raditz shows up to kidnap Gohan at Roshi's Island. Goku mentally talks to Baguetto and Piccolo to help him defeat Raditz, but Baguetto gets interrupted by his co-workers, so Piccolo has to come help Goku, like in canon. Gohan, this time, instead of a scholar, wants to be a martial artist and a movie star like Baguetto. Gohan enjoys fighting in this timeline. His power level rapidly increases to 1200. Reddit says this kid has suppressed his power level. There is no way this kid's power level should be over 900. When Kakarot and the Namekian are both 600 respectively. Gohan punches Raditz square in the chest and fires a Monsenko to knock Raditz out. Raditz relays information about the Earth's Dragon Balls to Vegeta and Nappa before he is knocked out. Awakening, Raditz surrenders and decides to join the Z Fighters, and he also decides not to be part of the Frieza Force. He believes Gohan is the key to defeating Frieza. There's a 1-year time skip of training with Baguetto's dad to learn with the other Z Fighters. Artichoke learned techniques from the Yardradians. He taught Goku the Spirit Bomb, Instant Transmission, and the Fusion Dance. The rest of the Z Fighters learned the Fusion Dance for a dire situation. And they also learned about suppressing their ki and mental training. Baguetto is on the lookout with Kami, the Guardian of Earth, while everyone else fight Vegeta and Nappa. The Cybermen are defeated by Piccolo, Gohan, and Krillin, Tien, and Yamcha, while Goku and Raditz deal with Vegeta. Nappa fires a ki blast at Raditz, which he easily dodges. Raditz fire forms a key shield, then uses instant transmission to sneak behind Nappa. Nappa is out cold. Vegeta has the same thing happen to him by Goku. But Vegeta yells for Nappa to wake up and throw an artificial moon in the sky. Nappa wakes up and both he and Vegeta transform into a giant ape. All the Z fighters combine attacks at the tails. Goku, Raditz, Krillin, and Gohan fire a quadruple Kamehameha wave at Vegeta's tail. Piccolo, Tien, and Yamcha fire several attacks at Nappa. Tien uses his solar flare to blind Nappa long enough for Piccolo and Yamcha to attack together at Nappa's tail. Piccolo fires a special beam cannon, and Yamcha fires a Kamehameha wave at Nappa's tail. The pair are knocked out by these attacks. Nappa and Vegeta awake and surrender to the Z-Fighters. They meet Baguetto and Artichoke. Nappa and Vegeta are both wounded, and they listen to Baguetto and Artichoke. Nappa and Vegeta both say, There is another Saiyan? How can that be? Planet Vegeta was destroyed by a meteor and there were only 4 Saiyans. Raditz, Goku, Vegeta, and Nappa. That should be it, right? Artichoke says he was 10 years old when Planet Vegeta was destroyed. He was sent on a mission to destroy Yardrat. But he listened when Frieza ordered all the Saiyans to arrive on planet Vegeta. Artichoke knew it was a trap. So he listened, and Bardock, Goku's father, was fighting Frieza by himself along with King Vegeta, and they were both dead along with Planet Vegeta being destroyed by Frieza's death ball. Artichoke raged and destroyed his scouter. He spent years on Yardrat and trained. And learned techniques from the Yardratians. And then he arrived 3 years later after Goku arrived on Earth. And he made a family. Nappa and Vegeta are amazed by this story, and they receive sensu beans. Vegeta says that explains how your son is a hybrid Saiyan. It is amazing that his power level could be stronger than Frieza. Vegeta says thank you and welcome to the palace. We will provide food and shelter for y'all. I will introduce you to Bulma, a mutual friend of Artichoke, my father, and Goku. aka Kakarot. On our way to Namek, everyone trains to boost their power level. Vegeta does image training on the base power level of Vegeta. Vegeta believes that if he is in the ballpark of this power level, he might attain the legendary Super Saiyan transformation. Arriving on Namek, everyone comes from different locations on planet Namek. In one ship, Vegeta, Bulma, Raditz, and Nappa arrive on the north tip of Namek. Goku, Piccolo, Krillin, and Vegeta and Gohan arrived on the eastern point of Namek. Vegeta uses mental talking to communicate with Vegeta and his group. Vegeta tells Raditz to raise his power level so they can rejoin with each other. They do this and arrive in the center of Namek. After that, they suppress their power level. Vegeta formulates a plan to sneak into Frieza's ship and steal the Namekian Dragon Balls. Vegeta says it will be a good idea since Raditz is believed to be dead and Frieza lost communication with Vegeta and Nappa because their scouters were destroyed on Earth. Frieza won't suspect a plan like this happening. So Raditz lays low, hiding, while Nappa and Vegeta gain Frieza's trust. They find the Dragon Balls, and Raditz sneakily takes all 7 of the Dragon Balls, and they all flee, while Goku, Piccolo, and Krillin save the other Namekians from Frieza's forces. Vegeta and Gohan were guarding Bulma. Bulma had previously built a video surveillance system similar to Dr. Gero's bug, but everyone has earpieces. Frieza is mad that the Namekian Dragon Balls are gone. He calls for the Ginyu Force. The Ginyu Force arrived and bodied by Gohan and Vegeta. Gohan and Vegeta Z-vanish and kill Captain Ginyu first, and then they work their way to Gildo, who has a time ability. Gohan and Vegeta use instant transmission and fire a dual Super Kamehameha wave attack and all the Z fighters rush to see a giant explosion. Out of the dust, the Ginyu Force are defeated and there are no remains for them. Gohan and Vegeta tell everyone that it's too early to summon the Namekian Dragon Balls. Frieza has lost touch with his loyal henchmen and the Ginyu Force and is angry. He says he finds Vegeta and his crew and says, "You will pay for your insubordination, you filthy monkeys." Frieza fires a death ball at the group, which is blocked easily by an ice beam flash, a move Vegeta made himself. Using ki energy, it fires at a rapid pace and is similar to Piccolo's special beam cannon, but it can have a different version that like the Kamehameha wave. Frieza says what do we have here? A half-bred Saiyan, a hybrid Saiyan? Who is your father? You look like Adi Kochu. Is he your father? He was a mid to low, a low mid Saiyan that King Vegeta did not like. I will kill you, you filthy monkey, and your hybrid Saiyan. I've been looking for your father for years, and I will kill him and his offspring. Baguetto is enraged and throws Frieza around like a rag doll. Frieza goes underwater and comes out the water. Few people have seen this form and have never survived. Frieza transforms into his second form and says, I have a power level of 500,000. Baguetto laughs and tells Frieza that Raditz and Vegeta can easily defeat him at this power level. Frieza becomes angry and transforms into his final form and tries to sneak attack Vegeta. But Gohan quickly arrives and Baguetto and Gohan kick Frieza square in the gut. Frieza becomes infuriated and transforms into his 100% form. Baguetto powers up to Super Saiyan and finishes Frieza with an ice beam flash gun. Frieza is killed and all his remains are dealt with. The Namekian Guardian congratulates the Z fighters and pursues to grant 3 wishes from the Namekian dragon Purunga. Wish 1 is to have every Namekian who died from Frieza's henchmen be revived. The second wish was for the other Saiyans who did not unlock Super Saiyan be able to. And the third wish was for Baguetto and the rest of the Z fighters, along with their ships, to be transported back to Earth. The end of part 1. If you like what you heard, please like and subscribe. Thank you.